Hello and welcome. This is going to be our project for today. So we're going to be making little cat coasters, and I'm making mine in black. And that's for a couple of reasons. First of all, I have a black cat, so that makes sense for me. But also, since we are into October now, I figured it made sense seasonally as well, seeing as we have Halloween coming up at the end of the month. But you are, of course, welcome to make your cat coasters in any color that you wish. These would actually make a really great gift for somebody in your life who is a cat lover or who owns a cat. And you could then make the coasters in the colors of the recipient's cats. I think that would be a really sweet gift. So anyways, to get started, I will walk you through our supplies. So again, I'm using black yarn. This is Bernat Super Value. So just any worsted weight acrylic yarn, again, in the color of your choice. A 4mm crochet hook, pair of scissors. I'm using embroidery scissors, but any pair of scissors will do. And then either a tapestry needle or a yarn needle. So this project is worked in the round, and you can see that this is more or less a perfect circle. Often when I make circles in crochet, I stick with kind of the standard pattern where you're adding your increase stitches stacked on top of each other. So it really makes more of a hexagon than a circle. But for this project, I thought it looked better as an actual circle rather than the hexagon style. So the pattern is a little more complicated, but I will walk you through round by round how to do it. So like with any crocheted circle, we're going to start with a magic circle. And if you're either not familiar with this technique or you find magic circle difficult to do, I would suggest checking out my tutorial on how to do magic circle, because I have a really simple technique for how to do it. The standard version that I've seen several times is to kind of wrap it around your fingers and twist your hand and do like a complicated thing, but that's not at all necessary. I literally just make a loop and then a slip knot, and it's the exact same thing. So again, if you want to see that slowed down and in more detail, check out the tutorial that I have linked above and in the description below. So again, I have my magic circle and we're going to do 6 single crochet. And then I'll just close up my circle. And for the second round, we're going to do increases all the way around. So that's 2 single crochet in each stitch from the first round. Okay, so that's 12 stitches for the second round. And then for round 3, we're just going to do 1 single crochet and then an increase, and we'll repeat that 6 times. So 1, and then 2 and 3 will be in the same stitch. 4, 5 and 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and then ending with an increase 17, 18. So that is round 3. And then for round 4, this is where the pattern differs from doing the standard, more hexagonal style of a crocheted circle. So we're going to start by just doing 1 single crochet and then an increase. So 2 and 3. And then we're going to do 2 single crochet and then an increase and repeat that 5 times. So we have 3 stitches in the row so far. So it's going to be 4, 5, and then increase 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, and then ending with a single crochet, 24. So then we're going to alternate. So every other row, we're going to go back to the standard pattern for the hexagonal style. So for row 5, we're just going to do 3 single crochet and then an increase repeated 6 times. And that will take us up to 30 stitches. So we're now at 24. So we're going to do our 3 single crochet and then an increase. So 1, 2, 3, and then increase 4, 5, and then just repeat to 30 stitches. So that is 30 stitches. Row 6, again, we are going to do a row to offset our increased stitches so they're not stacked on top of each other. So we're going to start with 2 single crochet and then an increase. So 1, 2, and then increase 3 and 4. And then from there, we're going to do 4 single crochet and then an increase repeated 5 times. So we're at 4 stitches in this row already. So from here, we're going to do 4 single crochet. So it's going to be 5, 6, 7, 8, and then an increase. So 9 and 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 and 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, and 34. And then we're going to end with 2 single crochet, so 35, 36. So we have one more round to do. So last round of our circle is going to be round 7. And again, we're going back to the standard pattern. So we're just going to do 5 single crochet and then increase all the way around. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then increase 6 and 7, and just repeat that until you get to 42 stitches. Okay, so that is 42. And my edges always curl up a little bit, so I'm just going to stretch this out a bit so you can see it's more or less a circle. So now the last thing we need to do is add the ears, and we're going to build it right off of what we've already done. So I'm going to start this portion by doing a chain 4. And then we're going to do 3 triple crochet, except we're not going to finish any of the stitches. Sorry, it's a very busy afternoon today. Apparently we've got a leaf blower going across the back lane and my cat is meowing. So we're just going to power through. To do our triple crochet, I'm going to wrap my yarn around my hook twice and then go in through the next stitch, yarn over and drop a loop. And we're going to almost complete the stitch, but not totally. So I'm going to yarn over, draw through 2 loops, yarn over, draw through 2 loops, yarn over, and then we're just going to go through 1 loop. So you should end that stitch with 2 loops on your hook. And then we're going to do that same thing 2 more times. So again, wrap twice through the next stitch, yarn over and drop a loop, yarn over through 2 loops, yarn over through 2 loops, yarn over, and 1 loop. And then you should have 3 loops still on your hook. And then 1 more time, wrap twice, yarn over, drop a loop, yarn over through 2, yarn over through 2, yarn over through 1. So you've got 4 loops on your hook, and then at this point we are going to yarn over and then draw through all 4 loops. And then just to hold all of that together, we're going to do a chain, and then we're going to do 4 more chains. 2, 3, 4. And then from here, we're just going to slip into the next stitch. So just a slip stitch. So that is our first ear done, and you might have to just stretch it out a little bit to shape it, flatten it out. And it's not going to be perfectly pointy, it's going to be a bit rounded. So from here we need to get from our first ear over to the point where we're starting the second one. So I'm going to just do 5 single crochet across the top of our circle. And then I'm going to slip into the next stitch. And then we're going to just repeat the process the exact same way that we did for the first ear. So I'm going to chain 4. And then I'm going to do my 3 triple crochet. Again, not quite finishing the stitch. Oh, she's angry. And then once you have your 3 triple crochet, not done, but done in the way that we're doing them, with your 4 loops on your hook, you're going to yarn over and draw through all 4. Do 1 chain to close that off, and then 4 chains to bring us back down to our circle. And for this one, we're just going to do 1 single crochet, and then we can trim off the end. And I'm just going to do a slip stitch and pull the end all the way through. Tighten that up, and then you can just kind of pull on the ears a little bit, flatten it out. And then the only other thing we have to do is to weave in our ends. So I'm going to actually just pull my yarn through to the back, and then I'm just going to thread this onto my needle and run it through the backs of about 3 stitches. And then trim off the end. And then same thing for the starting tail. And then just trim that off. And that's it. Cat coaster is done. So you can do a set of 4 or 6, make them all the same, make them different colors. And I'm going to leave mine plain, but if you wanted to, you could even embroider on the face details. So you could add a little nose or some eyes, some whiskers, whatever you would like. I do hope you enjoyed today's project. If you did, please leave the video a like, consider subscribing, and leave me a comment letting me know who you're going to be making these for. As always, thank you so much for watching. I will see you again soon. Bye.